Hey everyone, Min Cohen here from Hyperactive Bookworm. I'm here today to do the Booktube Newbie Tag. I have some questions in my trusty little book, and so let's get going. All right, why did you start this channel? Well, I started it to be able to talk about books, basically. I love it. A friend of mine, Beth from 55 Half-Read Books, she mentioned it to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, how did I not know about this? So I'm here to do that. I want to talk about books and I want to talk about writing and all cool book related things. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? Random rambles. That's pretty much me. But the awkwardness is there. Also, I love talking about sapphic books and also talking about sapphic books that aren't just romance. A lot of people that I talk to, they automatically assume that if I say sapphic or lesbian or queer or however you want to categorize it, they assume it's romance or they assume it's erotica. And there's so much more out there. So yeah, I want to bring the sapphic to all the genres and get that out there in discussion. Okay, question 3. What are you most excited for about this new challenge? Yes, I kind of already answered that. I'm really excited about talking about other genres, finding other genres that have sapphic main characters, sapphic storylines, but also helping people out there find these books as well. I didn't know they existed. I'm a writer and I've been writing speculative fiction sapphic for years and thinking because it doesn't exist and my stuff's never going to get out there because it doesn't exist. I was wrong and I'm loving that and I want other people to discover that too. 4, why do you love reading? It's like breathing. It's everything. It's you can use it for everything. You can use it for escapism. You can use it to feel less alone, to find yourself in the pages, find other characters you can fall in love with. I love discovering how other people see the world. And that can be done through all different means. So yeah, I'm a big reading geek and I love it. 5, what book or series got you into reading? Oh God, I've been reading ever since I can remember. I used to go to the library all the time as a kid, and I'd spend hours there and I'd happily be left there. I don't remember what one book sent me on the path to devouring more books. But of course, there's ones that, stick out in your mind. I loved Nancy Drew books. I loved Black Beauty. I remember that was the first book I ever bought with my birthday money as a kid, going into a bookstore and going through the books and picking up this book and it broke me. It was wonderful. But yeah, I read everything I could get my hands on. I also, would sneak into my older siblings' rooms and I would steal their books, borrow their books, and I got into Virginia Andrews and I got into Stephen King. I got into Robin Hobbs. I got into everything I could, and mostly because of my older siblings. So yeah, that was always fun. Okay, question 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? How do you not worry about having the perfect view or the perfect words or stumbling about what you say? It's just everyone seems so confident and I'm here babbling away awkwardly. And yeah, I guess that would be it. Their confidence is beautiful. Question 7. What challenges do you think starting a YouTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Looking at myself while I'm doing these videos, because we're our own harshest critic. Being okay to actually speak on camera, it's tough. As a writer, it's going to be hard for me to promote my own stuff. I'm really not good at that, but hey, let me promote someone else's and I'm all for it. 8, when did you start reading? Oh, I kind of answered this already too. Pardon me. Always. I don't remember learning how to read. I just remember reading. There were always books in our house growing up. We were always at the library. It was innate, I guess. Where are we up to? Oh, 9. Where do you read? Everywhere. I've always been the person that has a book with me. And I love the modern day that I can have it with me just on my phone, in my pocket. It's not the same, but every experience is unique. I read everywhere I can. I have a 4-year-old who runs around crazy. So I steal whatever moments I can to actually be able to get some books read. I do audiobooks, I do paperbacks, I do ebooks a lot, especially with sapphic books. It's hard to always get the paperbacks. So I find that majority of them is all on the e-readers, on my phone, on apps. Love to get more paper books with them, and I'll get there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Everywhere, anywhere. Am I up to 10? Yes. Okay, cool. 10. What kind of books do you like to read? Sapphic. In the end, I love to read sapphic, and I love to read speculative fiction. So that's sci-fi, horror, fantasy. I love all of it. Alternative history, I'm learning to enjoy, but there's so many things under the umbrella of speculative fiction. Some I haven't even touched on. Some I'm getting to discover, which is fantastic. But I do find that after years of not finding myself in the pages, I'm searching for sapphic books to find myself in the pages, different versions of myself in the pages. So that's pretty much what I've been focusing on lately. So sapphic spec-fic, I guess. Okay, and the last question. What does your book collection look like? Good God. There is a lot of sapphic on my e-reader now, not so much in my bookshelf. My bookshelf has still got a variety. There's a whole Australian literature section I love. A whole bunch of fantasy and weird Western and just amazing stuff. I've got a lot of crime books. I love crime books like Richard Cornwell, and yeah, no, that's pretty much my major crime. Yeah, but non-fic crime books, things like that, I love as well. There's a bit of everything in my book collection. And of course, I can't think of a single word, but yeah, I love Brian Lumley. I love horror. Got a whole bunch of Stephen King's. Unfortunately, not nearly enough female writers, and I'm trying to change that more because I do read them, but it's harder to find them, which is crazy. And that's my puppy dog getting all annoyed because the mower's going next door and she's just adorable. So I can't let her out because she will jump and go crazy. But yeah, so that answers the 11 questions. So hopefully you guys like this, and that's me breaking stuff. This isn't actually my first video, but it feels like it is, or it should have been, but who knows. So yeah, hit the subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm hoping to do some more coming up shortly, and thanks y'all. Bye.